Hi, my name is Rebecca Blake. But my friends call me Becca. There is a lot to learn in 5 minutes, so I'm so glad I get the chance to unbox my life for you and tell you a little bit about what made me who I am today. Let's start with the packaging. I'm an 18-year-old girl. I love to sing, and I think I'm pretty good at it. So maybe that's people's first impression of me at school or in my performing program. Or maybe at church, what they see is someone continuing her journey of faith alongside her journey of grief. To my soccer teammates, I'm a funny and supportive teammate, ready to give the extra boost of energy they may need. To my close friends and family, I don't think there's much packaging left anymore. I let my guard down with them a long time ago. But it was not always like that. I think it started when the first person I was close to passed away. Pause. I want to give a little disclaimer. So during my high school experience, which I'm now finishing up, I'm a senior, I have lost a lot of friends who are really dear to me. Each loss became a pivotal moment in shaping the contents of my box. This started at the beginning of my freshman year when someone I considered a big brother and who I was basically raised with died by suicide. I can't express how much I wish he would have talked with anyone about how he was feeling, but for some reason he felt unable to. From that point on, I decided I would be a proactive listener and try my best to look past the image people were trying to portray. That looked like extending grace to a grumpy teacher or noticing when a friend started to withdraw. But at the same time, I was trying to look past other people's packaging to get to know their real selves. I found myself adding extra layers of wrapping, if you will, to my own box. I didn't want people to see how badly I was hurting or how little things like a dumb blonde counter my friends kept score on whenever I made a mistake actually affected me. It can be really hard and very lonely to not let others in and to just laugh things off. Being vulnerable is a skill I had to develop because shutting people out was making me miserable. Through carefully watching others, I began to notice who I could trust with small glimpses of who I really was and how I was actually feeling. I was carrying so much sadness and anxiety. During this time, I felt like a caterpillar in a cocoon. And at first, it felt safe. I was all nestled inside. Then it began to feel really lonely, and I started to outgrow it. I realized I had a decision to make. I heard a quote in church one day: "Grief shared is halved, and happiness shared is doubled." It was time to start making the math work for me. I'm just a girl trying to figure it all out. People see me as outgoing, but I get nervous and have stage fright before singing. Or I feel like an inadequate captain of my soccer team sometimes. And I don't know how people are supposed to help me feel better after losing 3 friends in 3 years. Only my parents see when I have a panic attack because my clothes or hair don't feel or look right. And that sounds really silly to say out loud, but I can't control any of those bigger things that I just listed. So to people, I probably look very put together, but what they don't see is how important it can feel for me to look put together in order to manage the anxiety I feel inside. Our prettiest packaging often shows up on social media. Naturally, people want to put their best foot forward. Many people do that because it's what they can control. It can be so misleading though, because it's so easy to edit, crop, filter, and control. It's also easier to quickly label people than to really get to know them. It feels safer to put people in boxes so we don't risk getting hurt. But the truth is, everyone has contents we cannot see at first glance. Everyone is carrying something, and everyone wants to be known. Even if I don't get the scholarship, I'm very grateful to share this with you. I apologize if it feels heavy or personal, but I have realized that all the experiences I've had have turned my package into one covered in scuffs and nicks, but quite lovely just the same. Maybe that's the moral of the story in the end. There is something beautiful about letting go of the race to perfection and choosing to be real with one another. To wrap it up, no pun intended, the best packaging lets the contents, whether good or bad, shine through.